Am I the asshole for falling out with my mom after finding out she is preaching her new religion to my daughter? I, 32, a female and single mom to my amazing 7-year-old daughter. For a bit of context, my mom, 59 female, has always been a bit of a free spirit. She is the type of person who goes all in on whatever new thing she is into, like crystals, yoga retreats, you name it. But recently, she joined this really intense religious group and things have gotten weird. At first, I didn't say much about it. She seems happy, and I figured it was one of her phases. She has always been like this. She will go all out for a year or two, then lose interest. I just let her do her thing. But lately, she has been talking about this religion a lot, like constantly bringing it out in conversations with me, even when it is not relevant. I shrug it off because, honestly, I don't want to argue with her. The problem started with my daughter. My mom babysits for me sometimes when I am working late, and my daughter loves spending time with her grandma. I thought it was all good crafts, baking cookies, the usual grandma stuff, but last week, my daughter came home and started saying some really strange things. Stuff like, Grandma said we have to prepare for the end times, and only the chosen people will be safe. Well, that sounds like Squid Game right here. I was like, what? I asked her where she heard that, and she said Grandma talked to me about it all the time. She read me stories and tell me what will happen to people who don't believe. Y'all, I saw red. I called my mom right away and asked her what the hell she was doing. She didn't even deny it. She said she was just sharing her beliefs and that she was helping my daughter by teaching her the truth. I told her that was completely unacceptable, and she got super defensive, saying I was trying to silence her and keeping my daughter's soul in danger. Okay, your grandma is like the brain is going somewhere else that is not on earth, like completely making up stuff now. I lost it. I told her that she was crossing a major boundary and that I wouldn't let her see my daughter anymore if she couldn't keep her religion to herself. She basically said she couldn't make it that promise because her faith is too important. Now half of my family is mad at me. Why? My brother is on my side think my mom gone off the deep end, but some of my aunts and cousins are saying I am being too harsh, that I am punishing her for her beliefs. But like, I'm not banning her religion or telling her she can't practice it. I just don't want her indoctrinating my kid. My daughter is 7. She doesn't even know what any of this stuff mean yet. So now, I feel stuck. My mom won't back down. Yeah, I can't trust her to babysit anymore. Am I overreacting here? Should I handle it differently? Am I the asshole? So, first thing first, like, your mom is a bit out of control right now. Talking about the chosen one will be chose to live, and you gotta prepare for the end time. I just curious what kind of religion is that, but it is very dangerous. Telling the 7-year-old daughter about these radical ideologies that could potentially harm her. Think about this, right? When the daughter grows up and she finds a job, anywhere, and she start talking about this, like, hey, you gotta prepare for this end time. The end time is near, and only the chosen one will be safe. So you gotta do this, you better do that to keep yourself safe. If you don't, the devil will punish you. Like, like if you're watching this video that you hear all that, like you think I'm crazy, like saying all this stuff, right? And that could be very dangerous for a 7-year-old because 7-year-olds does not understand any of it. So I don't think like the mom is overreacting by taking the daughter away from her. Like, she just preaching some really dangerous stuff that to the kid. I mean, if she want to preach it to herself, that is fine. But she preach it to a 7-year-old, that is a bit too far, way too far. And I don't know why, like, the cousins or the aunt is on her side, on the mom's side, saying that she is not wanting the grandma to practice the religion. But the mom never asked the grandma to stop practicing it. So I think like it's best for the mom to take the daughter away from the grandma, because the more she practices, she mentioned that she usually have this kind of relation for 1 or 2 years. So I guess we gotta figure something out about like babysitting or something, because that is not gonna work for the 7-year-old daughter. Once like after 2 years he kind of phased out of it, she can go back to the grandma house and watch over her. But for now, let's not do any more damage to the 7-year-old daughter. I mean, she could start believing it and start like researching it online what kind of religion that is, and start highly devoted to that religion. That is dangerous, because she will be like doing random stuff at work, random stuff in school, and people will think that she's weird and she might not be able to make friends anymore. Like, it's just very dangerous route. And yeah, I think that's like kind of where I'm at right now. It's like just keeping her away from the daughter and see. Let's see what other people are saying. I think absolutely, considering your daughter is only 7, the asshole in the story is your mom. A grandma to a 7-year-old is someone with a cookie and milk, hugs, and warm socks. That's what I'm saying right now. You give her an out. She can still see your daughter if she doesn't preach. She refused to respect that. I'm okay with this. Definitely, like only way to like solve this is when you bring your daughter to visit grandma, you gotta stay with the daughter, right? Not let her spend time alone. That's just not gonna work. She'll continue to preach the end time, the chosen people. Like, it sounds like Squid Game, the Netflix series that I watched. Like, the chosen one. That that in Netflix there was a religious lady that keep praying and stuff. She might be the grandma, right? That went to Netflix and get on the Squid Game. So like that's what I'm thinking right now. I don't know, but anyways, yeah, that just like crazy. Hopefully, for now, she will stop bringing the daughter to the grandma, unless they got a solution for this. Because if they don't, definitely to bring her back now. But yeah, let me know what you guys think on the story. If you want like more of these interesting stories, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Greatly appreciate the support, and it means a lot to me. And also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. My name is Calvin, and I'll see you guys next one.